midfield. Huge crease, untouched, 10, 5, touchdown!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? And it's time for another episode of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers live talk show with your host, Julio Hennessey. Looking forward to tonight's special interview. We have our first fan spotlight for our interview tonight. So this is where, if you are a fan of the Tigers, please submit email to the website you see up there in the banner. Let them know, hey, I'm a fan of the Tigers, and you might be selected for the next fan spotlight interview. But before we start today's episode, I got a few things to talk about, y'all. Last week, what I tell y'all who's going to win the Super Bowl? I told y'all them Dirty Birds, them Eagles, was going to be Kermit the Frog, and they did. Hey, if you like football, that was actually a one-sided game. Defense was on the one. Defense line, shot out, 4-man rush all night, sacked the quarterback 6 times. He ain't had it on the breathe, boy. I love every minute of it. I ain't care about three-peat. They want to see a three-peat. All I want to see was them get their feet stumped. They talk so much up about Jalen Hurts, all that kind of stuff, always hate, and he won, baby. So shout out to the Eagles. I am a Bear fan, but when you win, you're doing good things, you got to give love. So I'm going to give love to the Eagles, man. Get up that hand, them Eagles, man. Super Bowl champion, man. So, hey, before we get started, though, also, if you tune in, share a live, encourage people to come watch because every episode is a great episode when you're dealing with Tigers, baby. We are not just only a team. This is a culture of football. So tonight, for the fan spotlight, if you have not seen already, we have the amazing SteFunny Denise, known as Stephanie, my homegirl. She's an awesome, does great work in the community, also is a great comedian, also a good person all around. So I'm about to bring her up and start interviewing tonight. Fan spotlight with Stephanie. Let me bring her up right now and see what's going on. Let's see this. And bam.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good, Julio. How are you?
I'm good. Above ground, man. Hey, you know, as my grandma say, you ain't wake up dead, did you? You know.
Okay. Gotta wake up to figure that out.
But you wake up like Jesus, it's over. ain't no more words.
I tried to tell my friend today, if you dead, don't tell me. If you go ahead and die, don't tell me. I'm not good with bad news. Huh? If you die, just don't let me know. So
right. Well, thank you for joining tonight. I want to say shout out for being our first fan spotlight for the Tigers women's football team. And we're about to dive into this interview, man. You ready?
I am. I'm ready.
All right. Can you please tell us about yourself and how you became a fan of the Carolina Tigers?
So, I am SteFunny Denise. I am from Virginia Beach, Virginia, originally, but I live in Danville, Virginia. And I've been here for like this is my year 6. I became a fan of the Carolina Tigers because of you, actually, specifically. I knew there was a such thing as women's tackle football because I have a high school friend that actually plays in the Hampton Roads. Her name is Stacy Jennings. Shout out to Stacy. But I didn't really follow up on it because me growing up, I always was looked at like, oh, I know you play football. You big, you strong, you out here on these fields. No, but once I actually started watching you doing the interviews for the team, the commentary, everything for the Carolina Tigers, I had the opportunity to get a chance to like dive in and look at the team. First of all, the team is beautiful. It's full of beautiful women that are uplifting, empowering, and supportive and strong, and they be about their business on the field. So, and then just to be close to Carolina, I can get to a game easily instead of driving 3.5 hours to go back home to watch my team in Hampton play. So, it was very recent because I also noticed that they just became a team like it hasn't been a very long time. It's only been since last year.
Yeah, this is our first official season. It's upcoming is in July and June. Yeah.
Right. So I'm just a fan of women who stay in shape, who take care of their bodies, and who form a sisterhood who like just have camaraderie together. That's what I'm a fan of. So absolutely.
Awesome. So with that, so what drew you to women's tackle football, and what excites you most about women's tackle football?
That we can do it, and we don't have to be compared to men, because there's a field and there's a place for women to play against women at that sport, at tackle football. We play by the same rules, everything is the same. It's just women tackling women. That's it. It don't have to be a male-dominated sport, or women can't do what men do. This is just for the women. This is our own thing over here. Okay. Football itself, like I said, I've been a fan of football. In the beginning, I was a fan of football for all the wrong reasons. I can tell you that. I was a fan of football for all the wrong reasons. But my family, we don't have like a specific team for my family. So everybody kind of like somebody different. Okay. So I kind of just picked my favorite person in the family to follow their team. And that was my brother. So being drawn to football, I became a Steelers fan. So
okay. Terrible towel. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. At first the family was like, my dad was an Oilers fan, then he followed him to the Titans. And then my mom was a Buccaneers fan, but I think she's really a Tom Brady fan because now she like the Patriots. Is he still with them? Is Tom Brady over there?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, see,
Tom is doing commentary, and he's getting better. But when he first started, boy, it was like stick to QB, buddy, stick to QB. Yeah. Speaking of football, I'm gonna hit you with. So, did you watch the Super Bowl this past weekend?
Yeah, I actually watched the concert and then I watched the Super Bowl.
You watched the concert, then the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they happen to have a Super Bowl at the Kendrick Lamar concert. I'm just playing. I watched the football. I watched the Super Bowl. I did. I watched the whole thing. And it got tiring after a while because the Eagles they did not let up on the boys. They didn't let up on them at all. That was a fast game, and it was
all I kept hearing was stall him out, Debo.
Listen, I asked, I put up a post said, did y'all even pinch the man? Like, what is going on here? Chiefs, what are y'all doing? Get up!
They had Frog Kermit D. Frog.
Listen, I don't know what happened. I was talking about putting me in, I'll play for you. Pass me the ball, I can do it. So it was a lot. The Eagles is actually my grandma team, so I know she was happy.
Word. Shout out to grandma. Word up. Go fly. Dirty bird. Fly bird. Fly. Go birds. Go birds. But Stephanie, what does it mean to you to be recognized as a Tigertown fan spotlight?
It's actually very overwhelming. When I get recognized for certain things, I just try to support as many people, as many organizations, as many communities as I possibly can, just to spread love and unity around. So when I get recognized for doing something that I just naturally do, it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I am doing something good, but I was just raised to do this. So to actually be recognized and be brought on for an interview with you is like, it's exciting. It's good to put my face in a different community also, to show my comedy family and friends another side of me as well, because they only know me on stage as SteFunny, but on the backside, I'm very supportive of a lot of communities. So it's just good to be highlighted. That's all.
Oh, well, like I said, we thank you, appreciate you, and what you do. We're gonna dive in a little bit what you do and some of your background, but I want to say that's very true yourself. You really do very supportive of a lot of things outside of the comedy realm. A lot of people, if they don't get a chance, I don't really dive into, or if they are able to get beyond comedy, because we always don't let everybody come into our personal lives. We do comedy. People will see just how much many more layers to you it is besides just the comedy side. Mm-hmm. Now you got a real good athletic background. Now.
Yeah.
You did track. I saw that post. You was doing the hurdles like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You played some powder puff football. Now, what and how did those experiences shape your love for sports?
So being raised in the 90s and going up in the early 2000s. My parents were, you going to play sports. You're going to do something through the summertime or something I was during school outside of just going to school and coming home. Like you have to be involved in something. You have to get some type of socialization outside of just going to school and playing with your friends in the neighborhood. So going to my grandma's house when I was younger, I was the fast cousin. I was the fastest one. So when my family realized I was the fastest one, I don't even know how this happened, but my mom took me to like a local track meet and I was able to register and sign up. And I think I came in like second place in the 100-meter dash when I was like 7 years old. And all I knew was I loved it and I wanted to do it for a long time, because if I can beat these people outside of my cousins, that means I'm really fast. That's all that meant to me. And I can just meet new people that like to run like me. I actually ran track for 10 years. I ran from 8 to 18. I started at 8 years old.
Wow.
18, yeah. So, and then I did all the sprints. I did the 100-meter, the 200-meter, the 4x1, the 4x2, 100-meter hurdles. I even did 300-meter hurdles. I did shot put. I tried to do high jump, but back then I had a lot of tail on my wagon and I couldn't get over the pole. So
hey, I don't know if you see the comment, but Coach Lil John said, we're still recruiting. I said, no, Coach, she is not.
Oh, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I be in the gym, Coach. If you see these calf muscles, you might want to, put me down there.
So what was powder puff football? I remember that in high school as well. Can you give me just a quick recap of powder puff football?
Absolutely, I can. Powder puff football was when you switched. So the girls would play football, and then the guys' football team would actually be the cheerleaders. So all the guys on the football team, they was JV and varsity. They dressed up they had the skirts on, the jerseys, and the pom-poms, and they was doing it all on the sidelines, on the side of the track. While all the girls, the track runners, we had the basketball team, the field hockey, and then just some other girls that wanted to play were out there playing football. See, at this time, I think I was like a sophomore in school, and I was already known to be real fast.
Okay.
And they made me running back, and I was bowing through them janks.
so
running right through them.
So what was it like transitioning from competing in track and field? So how was it like the transition between track and field, and then also being a fan of football? Like how that transition for you?
It wasn't really a transition. I just like sports. Like I just like all sports. If anything where I have to compete, I'm gonna play. Even if I can't play, if I gotta cheat. Wow. That's how it was back in the day. But as far as like, I felt welcome to playing football over there, because the football team, the guys football, okay, I see what he said. I got you, Coach. The guys football team were a fan of me running track, and I was a fan of them in their game. So it was kind of like, it was, I don't know, it was just easy to do. The transition was seamless to me.
Right. It sounded like you was the track queen.
Hey man,
well, listen, we were picking on you, but man, you had that and that pitch you put up, that was 100-meter hurdles. Well,
yeah.
Hey, listen, man, you had that strong. I would get you with this spear.
Do you hear me? And I hated that picture. I hated it, and it was right in the middle of the game on your. I hated that picture.
That's what
I was known for in high school, though. I was known to play sports in high school.
Okay.
So when I did powder puff, that was, it was like, oh, Steph about to kill him, and that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, we were little beast mode out there. Give us
very
some
much
skills.
so.
Give us some skills.
If you want to win, put Booby in. That was me. Mm-hmm.
So, and also I know doing your time with sports, you also face adversity, especially in physical. Like how did, like, when you tore your ACL, like how did that affect your mindset as an athlete, and then also beyond life beyond sports? Like did it affect you? Like what was from the ACL injury? How'd you handle that?
So the powder puff game happened before I tore my ACL. So powder puff, I can't remember what part of the year it was, but like I said, I was either a sophomore or junior. But at the end of my junior year, that's when I tore my ACL in regionals on the 100-meter hurdles. It tore me down. It broke me down, because when I started my senior year, I had surgery. I had to go in there with a cast on, with crutches, and I just had to be put down. And I wasn't a fan of it, but I did still go out and support my friends in their games. I have friends on the basketball team, football team, and still the track team. But it didn't stop me from trying to go back out there and play and still trying to do something, even though I tore my ACL. Now, after a while, I just couldn't do it. And I ended up doing something else instead of running track because it was hard to, I don't know if you ever had an ACL injury or anything with your knees, but it's really hard. I don't care how old you are. I don't care. And I was like 17 at the time. I don't care how old you are, to get your knee back to somewhat of the same percentage that it was. It's hard and it's scary. And you're gonna tiptoe on that thing for a while. And then, it's just not the same anymore. So I just had to do other things to make it a little better on my knees. Pause.
Hey, I was going. You see,
So after I tore my ACL and I didn't run track anymore, I wanted to actually run at Hampton University, but my knee wasn't, it wasn't where I wanted it to be. So I ended up dancing. I ended up being on a hip hop dance team for like three and some change years. So that's what I ended up doing. But eventually I started getting back into running and working out and, playing sports again. I just don't do hurdles. I don't jump. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about knee. I never forget in college, man. My strength training coach wanted me to switch how I was hand cleaning, and I was like, bro, I got this. And he wanted me to switch switch up how my position in my hands. And I was, I had listened to him, coach. And when I did, I snatched up and it came out my hand grip and it landed on my knee and set on my knee. I had to pick the bar up and throw it off. And, I set out for that was doing training camp. So by the time season came around, I was back in full strength. But man, as I got older, that knee started having a trick knee. It was like, what, the wind blow wrong or listen. But now 46, that knee, that knee be battling, boy.
Do you mean my knee was battling in the gym the day before I came up in this place? I'm rubbing my knee as we speak. Shoot.
So Mac Tanner, the quarterback, so the Mac Tanner, she's also recovered from a knee injury herself during the season. She's now back out there, but showing the team her resiliency, going through the drills out there, running, doing a thing, and still recovering from a knee injury. So we expect our quarterback to be in full stride, but also can understand and say when she said preach. Understands the mentality of what that can do to you, but you still had a mental toughness to still push through and go on. So we see you, we hear you, Mac, and everything like that. Stephanie, we're gonna talk about your passions. Your passion, you got a lot of passions, but one of your biggest passions is also one of our teams and organizations champion. We believe in mental health. We believe mental health is real. You are a professional in the field of mental health. You do out there working every day to help people with mental health issues, and we applaud you for that. So mental health is clearly a big part of your journey. How has your personal experience influenced your approach to mental health advocacy? I say it wrong every time.
It's okay. You say how advocacy? I got
it's like avocado.
So it's really I didn't know that mental health was my passion until I was about 28, 29, and this was out of the military also. I knew that when I came back home from the military, I suffered from a few things like PTSD and things like that in nature, but I didn't. In our community, we don't take that kind of stuff serious. Mental health awareness just got popular, like just a bit before the pandemic. Like it wasn't that popular then. So when I got home from the military in 2013, I noticed that there were just certain things going on with me. I didn't pay attention. Again, I just used humor and sports and working out to recover, like to just get over it mentally. My resilience was extremely, extremely, extremely powerful. But after a while, I don't care how resilient you are. If you don't really pay attention to what's going on mentally and you try to keep like pushing it down, it's going to come up in any area. I don't care what area of your life it is, it can come up. So I found my actual passion into it in 2017. Once I graduated from ODU, I actually got my bachelor's degree in human services. Shout out to my best friend, Aaliyah Dickerson. She was the one who introduced me to those classes while I was in school. And just being able to focus on triggers, identifying triggers, practicing coping skills, implementing those coping skills, different books to read, different ways to practice mental health awareness, different organizations to go to, different people to talk to, and just being able to pay attention to your mind and your emotions. Oh, they want me on the team. They want me on the team so bad. It takes a lot to pay attention to your emotions, and to be aware of someone else going through emotions that they may not know that they're suffering from, like anxiety, depression, PTSD, even with women with post-traumatic stress. So I hope I said that right. I actually, like, the biggest reason why I got into mental health was because I lost a couple people to, they're unfortunate. And they were very, very, very close to me. And I wasn't able to pay attention to the signs until after they were gone. So that was one of the biggest reasons why. And that was my cousin Jason. So he's the biggest reason why I dove into that passion. But other than that, I would just, deal with mental health with laughing and joking, or, just being there for the family and friends. And that's it.
Yeah, that is that is definitely that can really help change and shape. We do have one question like you answered. So what is your actual title with your
That's a great question, Gina. My actual title, I am a qualified mental health professional for adults and children. So I'm qualified to work with adults and children with mental health issues in the state of Virginia. In the state of North Carolina, I'm pretty sure I could do it. I could dual practice. But I haven't moved to Carolina just yet, but they pay a little bit more over here in Virginia. I think over here. I'm a qualified mental health professional. So working with adults, those programs include like the crisis program, mental health skill building, even substance abuse. And then with the children, it's called intensive in-home. So those are some of the programs that I work out here in Virginia.
Awesome. What is one of the misconceptions about mental health you would like to help break, especially in sports community and also in the African American community?
It's easier to see. It's easy to see than we think, than we assume. If you are aware of anger, if you are aware of like when someone is triggered and they're like, can y'all hear my cats? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I locked them in the room so they can't come out. So I don't need them to come out here. I'll be back. I'll be out in a minute. I'm sorry. Just calm down. Because the little one gonna try to get up here, and I don't want her to try to get up here.
Okay.
Misconception. So like I said, it's easier to see than we realize it. It's like anger. It's mouthing off. It's people that go quiet. People that don't talk for a while. It's people that overeat. It's people that overdrink. It's a lot more that you can see than you assume. And everybody is not just okay. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to sports, I know it's harder there because people assume that sports is the way that people deal with their emotions and their mental health issues. Oh, well, you have this as your outlet. You can just play football, or you can just play this sport or work out or go around this group of people. It's not always that easy. Like, It's not always that easy. A lot of people have different outlets. Some people don't cry. Some people need to cry. Some people really need therapy. Some people need to have like accountability partners. Some people need to read books. Some people just need to pray and go to God for whatever it is that they're going through. But I think we as a people do need to talk about it more and become, and I don't want to use the frame or phrase emotionally intelligent. I just think we need to become more emotionally aware of what it looks like on ourselves and others, and just be able to articulate to people that we trust when something is going on. I really hope I answered your question.
That's good. No, you did. I mean, now how you think, sports, particularly football, can help promote mental health awareness?
So I'm pretty sure these women don't play football just full time. I'm pretty sure each of them have other careers that they do, right? And it's all involved in just bringing the community together. I think that when people do play football, we get the misconception that that's all they know. Like, oh, football on the field, I'm throwing it, I'm catching it, we're making touchdowns. It's really not that at all. You have to deal with teamwork, collaboration, mental health. You have to deal with injuries. You have to deal with other people, other women's emotions, as far as like when it's the time of the month and they may be having troubles at home with their kids or their husbands or whatever. So when it comes to sports and what we do outside of them, I think it is best that we bring in some type of just some tools to utilize for our teammates and the community, even just for like what's an example, like talking to fans, right? Like, you know, when they win and everyone jumps on the field, like the whole football thing. Some people they're not used to that. So that's something that the team could talk about. Like, hey, when we do win this, I'm gonna look out for you in case you're not really good with people coming around and being all in your face. And it's just, you know, you need a moment to pause to really live in the moment. I just think if we all had like small tools to utilize, like therapy, counseling. I know some women, some even women that are involved with substance abuse, like the community of it, not involved. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to have interventions and tools for each other to utilize, to come together and feel like they're seen and heard.
Yes.
Because sports it's a collaboration. Like, you can't be selfish in something like that. It would not benefit you to be selfish or to isolate or to not express to somebody what's going on, because everybody goes through something. So I don't know. How about I answered the question?
No, was good. No, because I mean, and that's one of the great things about this organization, that they do have some. We do have Dr. LaShondra Nixon. She is a mental health professional as well that actually works with the team. This team can help provide outlets to the players. Also, if someone in the community reached out to the team saying, hey, you know, I know y'all help with mental health. Can you direct me somewhere to get help? They're going to direct you somewhere to get help. So, I mean, so they definitely understand the power of understanding the mental health side, man. We do live in a time and days where like foods, the chemicals we eat, the things we put in our body can also affect your mentality. We don't think because what you eat, but that's all. It's all chemicals. Your body is a giant organism that goes off chemistry, that goes off the balances, and you could be putting something in there that don't register, and it can throw your brainwaves off. It really is. It could be just what's going on in your own personal life, or how outside life affects your personal life. You know, so many we don't realize how much of a conduit we are to so many things closely around us, that if we can't, like you said, identify the triggers, understand when things are starting to become a little different for us, and, you know, learning how to deal with that difference, and not always putting blame on themselves, but also trying to get help to have better understanding. So mental health, I think at any time right now, needs to be highlighted in all aspects of life, especially our children. These kids go to these schools now, it's almost like you wonder why school has so many uniforms. Back then, you ain't had uniforms because your mama went bought clothes. Now it's like, well, if you ain't wearing designer and your mama out here, you this, that, third. That's why they got uniforms now. Like it's crazy. It's grown. It's disheartening. So how much challenges from children to adults face just with normal life, and how people understand just how to treat one another in some type of respect. So hats off to you for having that, for being that part of your career, taking that part of yourself. That's a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of your own spirits you pour into other people, a lot of connections you can make, and that can spill over to your own life as well. And you have to deal with that as well yourself. So shout out to you, and give you a round of applause for the work you do. And people are very, very blessed to have you around. So what we're going to do right now at this moment, I'm going to take a quick break to announce our partners, our paw print creators. It's a small break where we actually acknowledge everybody who's a part and has been a part of the Tiger Program organization. Our partners are the people that actually have been doing a lot more than on the surface work with the team organization, who's been great in helping, like I said, champion a lot of these things we do as an organization. And I want to give them a shout out. So to our partners, we have Sadler Sports Recreation insurance. Now, if they ain't like Geico, but they will get you some money, okay? But like, don't call it up, call saddle, okay? It gets you back in the saddle fast as you can and some money in your pocket, all right? We also got Catch the Funny. You know, if you ain't laughing, you ain't living. And we believe in having your life laugh a little more to give you some more longevity than with the BS, okay? We got Review Media. You've seen them videos, you've seen them pictures. Holler at Review because you will get reviewed when that media do for you, all right? Keep it going. Now, we also have Savage D1. Savage D1 makes those banging uniforms. They got 3 color schemes, y'all. Not 1, not 2, but 3 color schemes for this season coming up. Home, away, and whatever they're going to do. Alternate. It's banging. D1, Savage D1, thank you for outfitting the Carolina Tigers. We also have the AFA, the American Football Association, the alumni team, has also came in to be partners with the Carolina Tigers. So they believe in American football, and they say these women go play some foosball, as Bob Boucher Mama will say. Now, we're going to carry on to our paw print creators. These are individuals who have chimed in, have donated to help with the players' dues, uniforms, cost. I mean, like I said, this stuff, I mean, they pay just like the men, they play 41U and 37U football. We pay out of our pocket. And these women, these people are helping these players take care of some of that load on them. And I'm gonna tell you, say, well, Julio, man, that's like a big thing, a lot of money to be a paw print creator. I say no. If you go to McDonald's and you buy 2 number 7s with a large Coke and 2 of them strawberry cream pies, you can be a paw print creator. I'm just trying to tell you, it don't take much to support a Tiger. I'm for if you go to Chick-fil-A, and you get 2 chicken sandwich combos with 2 of them lemonade, oh my God, and you get some of that, and when it comes time, the ice cream, you can be a paw print creator. If you go to Outback and you get your blooming onion, okay, with a little beer, okay, or some tea and some crikey, you can be a paw print creator. So I'm about to shout out our paw print creators. The paw print creators are Christian Hodges, Jen Bartlett, Natasha Taylor, Quad Studio, Summer Bolton, Lisa Davis, Lamaya Matthews, Courtney Mason, Felicia Thomas, Ethan Newman, Dylan Hackett, Kaiser Shore, Debbie Hayes, Cindy Cateau, Michelle Miller, Tiffany Vance, Carol Ann Martina, Tony Miller, Amanda Endicott, Get Fit Together, Debbie Williams, Stacy Livingood, Terry Helton, Jamal Day, Caroline Diaz, Deja Williams, Joseph Banks, Phil Gibbs, Margaret Martin, Tyshawn Dockery, Chuck Owens, Stacey Jones, and Shondelyn Jones. I want to say thank y'all so much for being paw print creators and giving to these Tigers to help them be successful this year's upcoming season. If you want to be a paw print creator, you see right there on a little banner straight across, hey, go to the website, look up paw print creator, and jump on in. So back to the second half of this interview with SteFunny. We want to get to the life outside of the field, okay? Now, you are a comedian, a very great, awesome comedian. And I want to ask you, I want to tell you first, your passion for comedy really shines through. And how did you discover your love for making people laugh?
Well, one, thank you very much. And I do have you to thank for that. You have brought me on platforms where I realized I was even more funny. So thank you so much for that. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart and from moving forward, because, we always going to be together in comedy. So how did I discover my passion for comedy? I didn't know for a long time that I was destined to be a comedian until I tried it one day. And so I've been funny. I literally have been funny my whole entire life. Like, I've always been the morale builder or the funny girl or the crazy girl that just makes everything a little bit better. Like, I won class clown in high school. Even when I was in the military, I got promoted because of my morale builder, even in school, like college, all of that. Work, everywhere. So you don't know that you're supposed to be what you're naturally able to do until people just keep saying like, oh man, you should be a comedian. You should be a comedian. But I was never introduced to the comedy scene. So one year, 2021, I decided to go skydiving. Okay. I went skydiving with me and two of my best friends, and then one of my homeboys. We went skydiving, and it was a crazy experience. And it was dope. And I just felt like I could do anything. So after that, my best friend asked me what I wanted to do for my 35th birthday. That's how old I was turning that year. And I said I wanted to, I was going to try a little bit stand-up comedy. At the time, I was hosting wedding receptions back in Virginia Beach, right? And I told the DJ that I was working with, shout out to Tito Barnett. I was working with the DJ, and I was like, I think I'm going to try comedy. And I didn't know that he was already low-key, like, in the comedy scene. Like, he was a DJ for other comedians. So when I told him that, he set up a show and was like, he called me like a month or two before the show. Was like, look, I need you to get 15 to 20 minutes of material prepared. You're going to do your first stand-up comedy event on September 21st, 2021. Who going to do it? So I prepared myself. I had a few people help me write my material, get my stuff down packed, memorized it. September 24th, 2021, sold out event, went second, got a standing ovation, and I have been booked ever since.
Awesome. Now, I met your DJ one night. What's his name? The one that put you on first. I met him one night. I was doing some comedy up here one night. DJ E. Sud does a Tuesday night here in Charlotte at a spot called Bliss. So I hit him up and say, bro, man, how about I bring some comedy through with all your rappers and all your DJs? He said, cool, Julio, pull up. So I go in there and do my thing, and the DJ came talking to me, and I mentioned your name. He's like, Stephanie, man, I remember I put on our first show telling you, boy, and he dropped his name, but I can't. He was like, man, I know her, man, she funny, from Virginia Beach. Is where he hit me. Yo, DJ was down here in Charlotte at one of the East Sud events, and that's how. Yeah, like a dark skinned dude, right? Kind of big, kind of, like he ain't fat, but big dude a little bit. You feel me?
Don't give me listen. It wasn't Tito. I know it wasn't Tito.
Who one of the DJs said they know you real well, and when I dropped your name, he was like, "Yo, tell her I said what's up," and I forgot his name.
Let me tell you something about what's been happening to me since I started comedy. My memory just been, real selective and just shaky. I can't remember everybody. I gotta go back and think about this. He's from Virginia Beach, a big DJ.
He said he one of your first. Yeah,
Joe Pro, we got Joe Pro, Tito.
I think with Tito. Because
that's your complexion though.
I'm saying I think it was Tito. Being real.
For real?
I think it was Tito because he was like, yeah, he was real cool, real laid back cat. He said, yo, I was like one of her first DJ. He said he's DJ with her. I just worked with her. I was a DJ.
Yeah, I say because Tito the only one I was working with back in Virginia Beach.
That's what I'm saying. That's small world, yo.
Oh my gosh, that makes me want to cry.
Yeah, small world. But second question. Okay. Now, how do you balance your work and mental health and with your creative side of comedy? How do you balance all that?
Prayer. Work-life balance, basically time management, separating the two, scheduling out time to write material or perform, and then making sure I take my hat off to do mental health, to work with my clients, to go to meetings that we have in mental health. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but for real, Julio, I don't know how I do it. Let me tell you that. Prayer. That is the answer. That's it. And just kind of like being resilient, just being not giving up, not just trying to execute all the thoughts that I have. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hopefully that makes sense. And working out and reading and prayer and sleep and prayer and praying. Yeah,
there's no real formula to finding your balance. When you find it, it just works.
It just works. That's it.
Yeah. But knowing you have to find balance is the key.
Yes.
I think a lot of us, without even not being comedians, I think a lot of people don't understand the balance in life. They focus on like they have a great thing in their face, and they put all the focus to it, and they forget to put focus on the other sides of life. And that's how then when something doesn't work out, it's like I put everything into this one function of myself. So what else do I have to hold on to? So I just think, understanding that balance is a key in life, period. And balance can help your mental health, help you navigate those times when everything's not always going, as they say, a sunny day. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you this. I can tell you I've experienced burnout quite a bit of times in order for me to be like, okay, I cannot do this much on this end or that end, or I can't spend too much time with my friends here, or I can't spend too much time on social media there. Like, I have to create a space for me, whatever that looks like during that specific time, whether it be sleep, whether it be cleaning my house, like I said, praying, whether it be watching my favorite TV shows or crying or whatever. Like that, experiencing burnout several times is what happened. Like, because I got really excited in comedy, and I was like, I'm gonna just do all the shows. I want to go everywhere. I want to travel everywhere. And then I'm doing this by myself. Like, I'm traveling alone to a lot of these places. So it's like, I got to worry about my car, driving safely, getting there and coming back at night. I was just diving all the way in when it came to comedy and mental health, because I can create my own schedule when it comes to mental health and working with my clients. I've been working with them for a long time. So, they understand, like, we're on a routine now. So now my new routine is comedy. So just trying to balance the two. I've had to experience at least 2 or 3 burnouts to be like, hey, we have got to cut back. We've got to take this amount of time off in order to like regroup and come back fresh with mental health, working with my clients and working in comedy. So
right, yeah. I mean, I appreciate you, man. I mean, one of the shows I can remember about me and you being on together. You came up to Chicago for my birthday. We was at Riddles, man, and you was like, I'm about to sit in my room. I'm like, no, the hell you ain't. You coming out to my birthday. we gonna turn up at Chemistry up there in Chicago. And boy, we had a good time.
We had a ball. It was so fun. It was so fun.
So we had fun that night, tore their ass up the next night. So great stuff.
Yes,
how has humor played a role in your own mental health journey? Like, how does that play a role for you?
Because I get to laugh at my pain now. At first I wasn't. At first I was afraid to tell people I was going through stuff because I wanted to look like this, this perfect person. But I'm not. I struggle just like the next person. I'm a single woman with no kids, with some cats. I got a couple degrees. Just because I'm smart and I wear glasses and I'm out here doing everything on my own. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect. Being a strong, independent Black woman is not. It ain't the ish all the time. So being able to talk about it in a matter that is relatable to people, not just women or men or Black people or white people, it's relatable to people in general. And I'm heard and I'm seen and I'm relatable. Like, at first I was just trying to be funny. Now I get to be myself. If that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. One last question in comedy. Give me your most favorite female comedian and why.
My top favorite female comedian? Dang.
I mean, I like to squeeze 2, but give me the one that always resonates for you. And why?
For real, Cheryl Underwood. The one specific reason, I'm gonna give you 3 specific reasons. She's loud and I love it. She's dark skinned and I love it. And she wears a purse on stage. Okay, like that's my go-to. Like, I don't know any other female comedians outside of her that wears purses on stage. It's just, it's just like a feature. But I happened to I watched her interview with Shannon Sharp not too long ago.
Hilarious.
And she is so funny.
Yeah.
And everything about her, mostly a lot of things about her resonated with me. So with her, I felt seen. Especially my type of female comedian, short, dark skinned and loud. There's one of us everywhere, for real. So just kind of watching her have her own lane, because she was on The View and the talk show and
Mm-hmm.
And she's known for, like I said, being loud and the big old teeth and big lips. So she just has a specific thing. So I know I am working on my specific thing, like the being strong and the wearing glasses, and people assuming that a little. Question.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a good
You're
question.
welcome. What does being a part of the Tiger community mean to Stephanie?
It means community. It means connection. It means collaboration. It means teamwork. It means resources. It means empowerment. It means motivation. It means aspiration. It means a whole lot, like literally, because there's no shade to where I come from. There's no shade to where I come from, but I didn't have access to a lot of these things when I was back home in Virginia Beach. So to move to another small area and then just be connected to a whole nother network of communities is super dope. Not to say they don't have these resources available back at home. I just wasn't introduced to it. So being introduced to it here and being welcomed with open arms is like, anywhere I go, I know I'm going to be supported by a Carolina Tiger, a comedian, anyone that works in mental health. Like, I'm just connected everywhere I go. So it's just my network just got bigger. You know what I'm saying? I got more Wi-Fi everywhere, if that makes sense.
Awesome. Like that. Now, if you had to describe the Tigers in 3 words, what would they be?
Beautiful for one. Beautiful for sure. Empowering. And hold on, I put the word down. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I find that word. Where did I write? Groundbreaking. That was the word I wrote down. Okay. Groundbreaking. Because they're new. You know what I'm saying? They're brand new and they have all this support now, even before the season starts. So it's like having support already and people believing in you before you even get to show them what you about. That's the best right there. So absolutely those 3. They're beautiful, groundbreaking, and empowering. That's what I said.
Yeah, man. You said people already behind you before you do anything. That makes you go even harder, man.
Absolutely, 1,000.
There's nothing to prove. It's just you just go out there and just do the work and let whatever happens. People are here for you. People are gonna love you regardless. And that's like the biggest weight off anybody's shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
What advice would you give to young girls or other women who want to get involved in sports or pursue their passions fearlessly?
Just do it. I mean, that's the only answer, honestly. Like, you can't give anyone advice. You can give people as much advice. Turn your head blue. If they don't do it, then it ain't meant for them. So just do it. That's going to be the answer. Just do it. If you ain't going to do it right now, do it later. Or if you ain't going to do it at all, you may regret that decision, but just do it. If you feel it in your heart, your mind, body, soul, and spirit, and God has spoken to you through having access to these opportunities, just do it. Play a sport, play an instrument, do whatever. Don't let anyone stop you from doing anything. I don't care how old you are. You can be young or old.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it. That's the answer. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. You might as well. Shoot. Can't nobody do it like you.
I mean, I'm gonna say this just to piggyback off that. I've been watching a lot, been catching the highlights of more women's sports. I'm seeing these women dunking on basketball courts. I mean, now I want to say what pisses me off the most when I read the comments, they were like, that wasn't no dunk. Can your fat ass get up there? Have you ever touched the rim? I mean, have you ever even got your butt up and actually jump higher than 3 inches off the ground?
People are not even out here willing to run a full sprint, let alone if a dog chases you. What you gonna do if a dog chasing you? But you out here criticizing somebody on the basketball court or the football field.
Man, hey, I seen that. I think it was the guard from South Carolina. Man, hey, look, Coach, she gonna have many years running that program with some real dogs coming through that program. But man, I was like, that girl dunked the ball. I was like, I ain't never even touched the rim. My fat ass, even when I was in shape. So I got nothing to say, but do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, though, yeah, I mean, anything you want to do, I think just put your mind to it, put your all to it, and let it guide you, man.
Yeah.
Let it continue to push you on forward. I think in this world, it takes time, man. We're living, instead of living for what we want to do, we're living what we have to do.
Right.
And sometimes you got to push through the wants to help bring out of you what you really can be.
Yeah.
You know, some people go to college to be this and that and third, and you end up 15 years later, I ain't doing that shit, no, I'm doing this, and they flourishing. They're thriving. And it's like, and they have so much more peace because they found the passion, they found the drive to do what made them. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense. I feel like people do just need to start trying a bunch of different things that they're interested in. And like for me, I ran track, I did the powder puff, I was on the dance team, I went to college, I went to the military, I was working corporate jobs. I work in mental health now, and who would have known how to go through all of that just to end up being a comedian, knowing I've been funny since I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to just try a bunch of stuff, trial and error, and you'll eventually find the door's gonna open to where you're supposed to be.
So I'm gonna say this before I move on. Life's like a buffet. So, like a Chinese buffet. They got American food over there. They got Chinese food over there. They got Korean food over there. Hell, they even got hibachi and Mongolian grill.
Yeah.
Shit, they even got sushi. You just go around trying everything, and one day you're going to figure out what your plate really wants on it. And boy, when you find that one plate, whoo, fireworks go off.
Oh, what is this accent? I'm sick of you. What is that accent? So weak.
Fireworks go off. And
come on now. Sick of you. I'm so sick of you.
Okay, so as we get to the close of this awesome night, if you could play for the Tigers for one game, what position would you want to play?
Running back. Run. Throw me the ball and let me run. Give me the ball and let me boop, 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 boop. Huh? Pow. Huh? Boom. Let me get busy on the huh? Give me the ball so I can run, please. Bro, I can't kick. I don't care how big my legs is. I can't kick. Give me the ball so I can run. Them hoes would never see me coming. Pew, 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 pew. What? Bro. This is Mac is the quarterback.
Yeah.
Throw me the ball, huh? Tell me to play. Throw me the ball, and I got you. What number do I want? Huh?
Hey, when Coach throw you the number, don't mess with fuck around, have a jersey made for your ass.
38 and put on the back of that jank, miss sound off. You hear me? Running backs got little number. Do running backs have smaller numbers or big numbers? What do they have? I don't know.
Whatever number you want.
38. Matter of fact, make it 22. Shit. Running back, Matt, throw me the ball. Huh?
So listen,
I'm already short. I'm 5'2". I mean 5'4". Huh? I get real low to the ground. Ow.
Well, B, you said you can't catch. When you say you can't catch, see, Matt would have to hand the ball off to you. See,
I can catch, but I have to run and catch. That makes sense? Like I can't stand there and just do it. Like I gotta. Hey.
Yes, hey, Matt, you got to throw a swing pass, Matt.
A front tap in the end zone. Huh?
You got to throw a swing pass, Matt. You got to throw a swing pass.
Do something like that. Throw the ball to me in cursive. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, 38 is taken and 22 is taken. So
they are. All right, shit. Goddamn going. Let me get 10. Let me do 10.
I think 10 gone.
5'3", 5'4".
I think 10 gone too. I ain't mistaken. A lot of them prime numbers is gone, man. Yeah, they put you in. I can see you being
tell me what number I am.
I can see you being number 9.
Number 9 on this big back. Huh? Put number 9 on this big old back. Mac, huh? We outside. You hear me? It's a muscle too. Shit. That little goddamn. Why throw me the ball?
All right.
Running. Sorry. Okay. I got
No, you fine. I'm just saying. I see. We're gonna see now.
I got so excited. Listen. I'm real competitive. If I get an opportunity, but I can only run like one time. Like, how many times I need to sprint up and down? Oh yeah, that's the part that get me. Keep going.
For one play, coach. That is
one play. That's it. One game, one play. A little bit of suckers. As long as I catch the ball, out of there. That's all I need. That's all I need. I'm not trying to do the whole game. That's a long time.
Hey, look, Nine's
available. Coach trying to get me out there, huh? Putting down on this big bat. Huh?
Yo, I'm done, yo.
Yeah. Put me out there. Give me a little Gatorade bottle. Huh? Put the helmet there. Shit.
I'm done. So since you said 9 go on your big bet, what is your favorite game day snack or tradition?
Dang.
For that bet for number 9 to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would just have to sing. I gotta be able to sing real loud, like just sing whatever songs and just get it pumped up. I don't got no favorite snacks. I need to stop eating honey buns and such.
You eat the icy white or the regular ones?
I eat the regular ones, but I'll go ahead and put them in the little microwave and I'll heat them up for about 9 seconds. See what I did there? For 9 seconds, get it nice and that's really
She like preheated honey buns, y'all. She like the preheated.
Yeah, that's my. Once I run that ball, one time Mac throw me the ball, I scored a touchdown. I'm out the game. Give me honey buns for the rest of the
honey buns.
I'm done. That's all I need. All I need is 15 seconds of fame. That's all I need.
That means you held on Krispy Kreme when that sign say hot and ready.
Have you ever had Krispy Kreme? And was it crispy? That's what the old lady said. Huh? You ever had Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy? Exactly.
Yo, I never forget. I don't care if it is somebody's joke. I don't care. It ain't lying. When you see that hot and ready sign, I damn near will break my.
What do you mean? I'm talking about 2 wheels. Huh? Boop, hitting pedestrians, dog, everything. Get me over there. Get me the whole block.
I think it was it Bruce the fan talking about he don't even bite either.
Huh? They know what they did when they went ahead and made that Krispy Kreme, boy. Lord have mercy. Good Lord, that hot and ready sign come on. You can hear it. Woo,
And tell everybody before we got a couple more questions. But when your next comedy show going down there?
Actually, my next comedy show is tomorrow night.
That's right. You be here in Charlotte.
I will be in Charlotte tomorrow night with Gigi LaFleur and Cousin Clyde and my boy Walker Boy Q, and we're gonna be at Skyline.
Yep, Skyline Nights.
So Skyline Nights, we're gonna be there tomorrow night, and the show's
Albemarle Road.
That one. This sound like the pack of cigarettes. We're gonna be there tomorrow night. This is a live taping. I think this one's gonna be. I think he said this is live on YouTube or something like that. So this one's actually gonna be really, really fun. So I'm very excited for this show.
Awesome.
You got me all hyped now. I feel like playing football and eating honey buns.
Well. Okay, since you all hyped, here we go. Lastly.
I didn't make up one.
If you could create a cheer for the Tigers, how would it go?
I don't have one. I'm gonna just use an old school one. UGLY. We got no. I don't have one. Let's put the other team. Let me see. Number 9. She's so fine. She blows up. I don't have one. I'm not.
Go Tigers.
I would sing. I would try to remix some Al Green or something, some Marvin Gaye or something to them.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Now, see, you listen. And one thing I remember hearing the cheerleaders when I was playing high school ball, college ball, it's like they be looking like they got like the nicest, voices. They're like, "Go Tigers,
That's what I'm saying. See,
Tigers.
Yeah, no,
I'd be like, damn, girl.
My back big, but you know, I don't.
You don't. You go Tigers.
If you can, hey, you got to get up the game. Get up. I'll jump them in. Okay. All right. Mac, I'm gonna send the link. Once we get it tomorrow night, I'm gonna post it online. You gotta follow me on Bookface. We gotta become friends on Bookface.
On Bookface, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephanie on Facebook, Stephanie on Instagram, also on TikTok is Stephanie. She's not hard to find. It's spelled STEFUNNY. It's Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I first met her, I said SteFunny.
Oh my God! I snapped.
Come to the stage is SteFunny.
Who is that? Who is that?
My slow ass they put together is Stephanie. And
I assumed that everybody knew it was Stephanie. They'd be like, stay funny. Stay funny.
No, we dyslexic as hell. I want you to know that right now.
Y'all, I'm sick of y'all. My name is SteFunny. Then the white SteFunny? No.
Oh God, it's Steve. Who the hell is I said who the hell is SteFunny?
What does that even mean? Oh, people still.
I don't know. It's provocative.
Like gets the people going. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Not even a little bit. Good Lord. They don't get the people going. Steve.
Oh shit. I'm done, yo. Hey y'all, listen, man. Follow my homegirl right here, Stephanie. Very funny comedian, very dope, powerful work in the community and within mental health. She loves people because she has a passion for it. She does well in comedy because she has a passion for it. And anything you do because you have a passion, man, is always received and loved tenfold. I recommend everybody that's been joined in will say thank you for tuning in tonight. Please, still got time to share it live. Tell somebody to watch the episode. It's been a very, very informative and great episode, digging deeper beyond comedy with my sister Stephanie. I want to say, man, thank you so much for accepting, accepting the invite to be a fan spotlight. We as an organization want to say thank you for supporting us also as an organization, being a fan of the Tigers. Look forward to you coming to some games.
Oh, I'm going to be in the game. You already done told me I'm in. Mac, coach, they gave me a number. I'm just waiting for my jersey, my pads, everything. I'm in the game. Stop playing with me. 51 days to the first kickoff. Stop playing with me.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. I'm there.
Hey, is there anything you want to just say personally, Stephanie? Anything you want to tell the folks? Anything on your mind and heart? Please, the floor is yours and express yourself.
Yes, thank you for that. I definitely want to say thank you so much for having me. This was an absolute joy to be a part of, and to not be shy to share the other side of Stephanie as far as mental health and my journey up into comedy and sports and all of the above. I do want to say, if you got people this is speaking solely like on the Carolina Tigers, they have a support system so big before we can even see exactly what it is that, they do. Just get you a support team and do it. Just do it. When you believe in yourself and you got people that believe in you and God, there's nothing can fail. And don't be afraid of failure. If it don't work out, that just means you can try something else. That's all that means. So I'm just a firm believer in just getting up and trying something. You got to get up, get out, and do something. Don't let the hours of the day pass you by.
That's right.
All I got. Look, coach got me. Oh, thank you for your service. Thank you so much. I can see the comments now.
Okay. Well, I'm also highlighting everybody.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's more comments than that?
Yeah, once I highlight a few of them. Give everybody a shout out. It shows I interact with the people commenting. It gives people understand that when you do the comment and we want everyone to see your comments. We thank people who chime in and do comments. It's interactive, and this is a great live that it be interactive of. And we thank all the people watching who also are fans of the Tigers. So who never know, you might be the next spotlight. All you gotta do is coming up. Send to CarolinaTigers.org. Send them an email. Say, hey man, I'm a fan. tell them about yourself, give them a little biography, and say, man, I would love to be considered for a spotlight. You never know, you can get the call. It's about the people who support the team. So thank you very much.
You are an absolute great host. Don't let nobody listen.
I thank you. I really appreciate it.
TheBomb.com. We love you. You're you're the bomb. We love you so much.
I appreciate it, man.
Contagious.
Thank you very much, man. Y'all, please clap your hands. Put them in the chat. Clap the chat for Stephanie, man. We appreciate you. Always look us. Matt Taylor said Battle Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Battle Buddy. Too? Yes, she's also in military. I think Army. Am I right, Matt?
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I think Army. Matt was in the Army, so Matt, as also in her interviews, has always expressed that people know that this is great place. But we also believe in help each other, freshen the mindset. So, shout out. I was thanking for your service and being there. We, a lot of people don't say enough. People who have been in service, thank you so much. Absolutely. She said, "Yeah, hoo-ah!" Army of one. You know what I'm saying? So we thank you very much. But man, you have a good night. I'm about to cam you down. But again, Steph, y'all follow Stephanie. You ain't follow her, please follow her, man. She's awesome. And we thank you so much for coming on tonight, Stephanie. You have a wonderful night.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Go Tigers!
All right. That was Stephanie, man. She is hilarious, man. Great person, great comedian. Honored to have her on tonight, man. Y'all follow her, check out. She's going to drop links for the show tomorrow, so y'all can also watch the live link. Before I close the show out, I want to say a quick thing, though, just to piggyback on everything. Man, find your passion in life. Live your life to the fullest. If you're not laughing, you're not living. Laugh more to live longer. I want to say, see y'all next week. I'm Julio Hennessey. We out for the 10-5 touchdown Tigers. We'll see you next Wednesday, y'all.
Them Tigers, orange, white, and purple. Y'all better take a seat. Carolina Tigers, you know we can't be beat. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, run up on them, make that play all day. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, line them up, we'll make them pay. We don't play. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hard hits, big plays, that's our way. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, Carolina Tigers, you know we gon' slay. Stepping in the jungle, that's a death wish. We Tigers on the hunt, coming out the mist. Try to count us out, now we gonna grind. Y'all can move out the way, it's our time to shine. Our claws are out, ain't no holding back. We the new champs here and we're on attack. You want the smoke, well, we're bringing the fire. Wanna feel the heat if there's your desire.